I really don't understand about cancel culture is, for one, how is bringing more attention to something that you want people to stop paying attention to? That just seems counterproductive. I'm not the smartest person in the world, even though I feel like it sometimes, because just people just. Anyway, I'm just saying I'm not the smartest person in the world. That just don't make sense to me. You want someone to not you want people in general to not watch this person, not listen to this person, don't support this business. And yet, in doing that, you also bring mountains of attention to it, probably to a bunch of people who wasn't paying no attention to it 5 minutes ago. And then all the people who will probably agree with you and be like, yeah, I'm not shopping there, or I'm not watching that. You probably wasn't shopping there or watching it in the first place. So, like, 0 - 0 = 0. You're not making any kind of fucking difference. To the people who were supporting it, usually you don't get too many of them to actually change their mind because they probably don't give a shit. I think that's it's just people be missing the point. You be trying to attack someone who needs attention by giving them more attention. When they say there's no such thing as bad publicity, that's what they mean. Because as long as people pay attention, you're going to be all right. The second part is connected to that. Everybody doesn't agree on everything. Look, we don't agree on a lot of basic shit, all right? You can say everybody deserves food and water, and there's like 20% of people who are going to be like, nah, actually everybody doesn't, because they think people of different races, religions, skin colors, sexuality, they don't deserve anything and they need to die. You forget about those people when you try to make your point. We're not all on the same page for us to ever agree on canceling something. Like, oh, somebody beat up a woman. You know how many people think it's okay to beat women? Somebody assaulted somebody. You know how many people think that's okay? There's people who don't think rape is bad. They don't think touching kids is bad. There's a lot of people who are not as good as you think you are. So you got to factor them into your equation. Like, oh, cancel this person because they said racist things. You know how many racist people there are in the world? It's a lot, okay? And they're not on your side. You got to consider that. That just, come on, like, make it make sense to yourself. If everybody was on the same page as you wouldn't be canceling anything because we would just be doing it automatically because it wouldn't be nothing to talk about. Next, what does that even really mean to cancel somebody? Like, who's officially been canceled for whatever that actually means? It's like a two-parter because I don't know what the word means. Therefore, I can't really tell you anybody it's happened to. Because from what I've seen, cancel is pretty much, oh, we're all mad at you, so you can't do whatever it is you do for several days, weeks, maybe in some cases even months. But then eventually we all like calm our outrage down, and the 7 of us who actually really gave a fuck won't be back. But the rest of us will eventually. Like, closest I've seen somebody get canceled was R. Kelly. But that don't really count because he in prison. So, unless prison is a way of canceling somebody, that feels like a cheat code because there's nothing he can do about it. He's locked behind bars. Which, actually, no. That doesn't count because he was free for 30 years and he was guilty the whole time and everybody knew it, but nobody gave a shit. Which goes back to the previous point that everybody doesn't care. And lastly, as I throw my whiteboard on the floor, the idea of canceling people think like cancel culture is a thing or it's a new thing. This is life. This is going on forever. Where if you do or say something that affects somebody else, they don't want to associate with you anymore. That's not some new concept. Right? If your best friend comes to you today or somebody comes to you with irrefutable proof that they are a rapist, you probably don't want to hang with that person anymore. It's the same principle. It's happened. And if you do, unsubscribe. And then there's people in sports, entertainment, all different genres of life, business and everything, were way before way before social media, before the internet, that have done and said stupid things and gotten fired or let go of contracts or lost endorsements. It's not a new idea. I don't know where you get the idea that we create. You created this stupid ass name for it. But like, yeah, no. Somebody does something that's detrimental to you, not associating with them anymore is just common sense. It's not a new idea. Moral of the story. People dumb as shit. I guess that's really the moral of the story. I will be back tomorrow. Unless I die, which hopefully I don't. That's the end of the video song. All right, bye.